হ্যালো, সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন আমার ইউটিউব চ্যানেল আজাদ স্যার এবং বেল আইকনটি প্রেস করে দিন যাতে ভিডিও আপলোড করলে আপনি সবার আগে নোটিফাইড হন।
Dear students of Class 10 of CBSE board, during this lockdown period, I want to discuss a new chapter today. I have discussed one more chapter in my channel. Most probably you have watched that. Today I want to discuss the new chapter which is known as coordinate geometry, chapter number 6, and I want to discuss some problems also from the R.S. Aggarwal book. So let us go to the pen and paper to I want to discuss the first formula of coordinate geometry. Suppose this is a graphical representation of a plane surface. So here x and x dash is the x axis and y o y dash is the y axis. Suppose a point is here. The coordinate of the point is 4, 3. Actually, that point we represent as x, y. The first one is x coordinate and the second one is y coordinate. Or the first one is called abscissa, the second one is called ordinate. Now, how can I measure the distance of this point from the origin? This one is the first topic of this chapter. You cannot measure this by measuring your meter scale, but you have to determine it by a formula. Now listen to me. I have drawn a perpendicular from this point P to the x-axis which meets the x-axis at Q. So the perpendicular is PQ. Now one triangle is formed here which is a right angle triangle. Now calculate here. The coordinate is 4, 3. That means this distance is 4 unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is written here 4. And this distance is 3 unit. Along the y-axis, the distance is 3 unit. So it is written here as 3. So in this right angle triangle, this is the 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. So OP is the hypotenuse. Which one is the hypotenuse? OP. And OP is the distance from the origin to that point. And we have to determine this distance. This is hypotenuse. And which one is perpendicular? The perpendicular is PQ. And what is the length of PQ? We have seen that the perpendicular is 3 unit. So I am writing here 3 unit. And base is OQ, which is 4 unit. And most probably you have learned the Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? The theorem is hypotenuse square equal to perpendicular square plus base square. We have to find the hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse? OP. So OP square, this one, OP square equal to PQ square plus OQ square. Or you can write OQ square first, PQ square later. Now OP equal to, what will be? If I remove the square, we have to give here the square root. So here I am writing this one first, OQ square plus PQ square. What is the value of OQ? Value of OQ is 4 unit, so 4 square, and PQ is 3 unit, so 3 square. When you put the value, we have to write here unit. And most probably you know 4 square plus 3 square means total 25, root over 25, and it came as 5 unit. So this is the distance of the point P from the origin. What is the distance? 5 unit. This is the method of determine the distance of a point from the origin. Now, if we represent this as x and y, then we can write, in this case, we can write the formula as the distance OP equal to root over 4 square means the first value x square, and 3 square means y square. Actually, this is the formula to determine the distance of a point from the origin. What is that formula? Again, I am telling the formula is the required distance equal to root over x coordinate square plus y coordinate square. Okay, this one is the first formula. Now we are going to discuss the second formula. The second formula is, suppose two different points are given. This one is point A, this one is point B. And the coordinate of the first point is x1, y1, and the second point is x2, y2. See here, these are not related with the origin. So how can I determine this length of this connecting line? That is distance between these 2 points. That is AB. We have to determine the length of AB. Now come here. I have drawn a rectangle by drawing perpendicular from A on BC. At first, BC is perpendicular on x-axis and BC is perpendicular, BQ is perpendicular on x-axis and AR is perpendicular on x-axis. Now another perpendicular is drawn from A to BQ as AP. Now I want to find the length of AP and BP, because this is right angle triangle, this will be perpendicular, this will be base. Now come to the point. Here, as this one is a rectangle, because this is perpendicular, perpendicular and perpendicular, obviously this will be 90 degree. In this rectangular, AP is equal to RQ. So I have written here AP equal to RQ, and RQ came like this. At first OQ minus OR. OQ minus OR. What is the value of OQ? OQ is x2, because the coordinate of the B point is x2 comma y2. So x2 is the distance of from O to Q. So x2 minus OR. OR means this coordinate, which is x1. So x2 minus x1. So I have got AP. Now I want to find BP. Similarly, we can find BP as BQ minus PQ. BQ means this coordinate. This is the length. This is the length which is represented by y2. So y2, and PQ. PQ means AR, and AR means y1. Again, try to understand. PQ means AR, because these two sides are equal, and AR is what? This coordinate y2. So y1, y2 minus y1. Now I have got this one as this length BP as y2 minus y1, and this one as x2 minus x1. Now come to this triangle. Don't look to the below portion, lower portion. Come to this triangle. In this triangle, AB is the hypotenuse, BP is perpendicular, and AP is base. So, according to Pythagoras theorem, AB square, this one, AB square equal to AP square plus BP square. So, AB equal to square root AP square plus BP square. AP means I have got AP as x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1 whole square, square is there, and BP means I have got BP as y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1 whole square. So the length of AB equal to this formula. That is, when two different points are there, not connected with origin, then we can find the distance of these 2 points or length of AB as this formula. This is the formula to determine the length of AB or distance between two different points. These two formula will help you to solve the maximum problems of this exercise, and if we need another formula, then I will discuss it. Now I want to discuss or how to write some numericals problems from your exercise. Now go to your exercise. In your exercise, the first question is there. Find the distance between the points. Here the points, the 1 Roman 2, I have done 1 Roman 2 for your betterment. The point A is 7 comma minus 4 and the point B is minus 5 comma 1. I have written here in the copy A this, B this. You write like this. Therefore, the required distance equal to AB. AB equal to, now remember the formula. The formula was x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. What is x2? X2 means this one. What is x1? Means 7. So, minus 5 minus 7 whole square plus y2 means this one, 1, and y1 means this one, minus 4. 1 minus minus 4 whole square. This one is minus 12 whole square, and here minus minus plus, that means this will be 5 whole square. 12 whole square minus 12, if you do the square of any negative number, it will be positive. So 12 square 144 and 5 square 25. Now adding these two we get 169, and you have you know it, the square root of 169 is 13 unit. So here the answer is length of AB or distance between these 2 points is 13 unit. 1 Roman 5, the points are given as P, the coordinates are A plus B comma A minus B, and Q A minus B comma A plus B. So I have written here, therefore the required distance is PQ equal to x2 minus x1 whole square. What is x2? See here, this one is the x2. What is x1? This one is the x1. So I have written A minus B minus x1 means A plus B whole square. And here y2 minus y1. y2 means A plus B. y1 means A minus B. A plus B minus A minus B whole square. At first you remove the bracket inside the second bracket and you will get A minus B minus A minus B minus A minus B. Here A plus B minus A plus B, and I can cancel minus A plus A, here minus A plus A, here it comes as minus 2B whole square, and here plus 2B whole square. The square of minus 2B is 4B square, and here also 4B square. So we have got 2 4B square. So I have written like this, 2 into 4B square. You can write 8B square, but it is easier to write the next step, because square root of 4 is 2 and square root of B square is B, but square root of 2 we cannot write, so I have written as root 2. So the answer is 2B root 2. It is better to write like this, 2 root 2 B, because the unknown term comes later. Now I want to go to 1 Roman 6. Here another type of coordinates are given. P is given as A sin alpha and A cos alpha. Q is given as A cos alpha and minus A sin alpha. So the required distance PQ is, again the formula is x2 minus x1 whole square. x2 means A cos alpha, x1 means A sin alpha. I have written that one. Here y2 means minus A sin alpha minus y1 means A cos alpha. Now I have taken as common A as common, but I have written here square because here whole square is given. So it is a square in bracket sin alpha minus cos alpha. Here I have taken as minus A as common and whole square is given there. But minus A whole square means plus A square, and the whole square is given to this part. Now there are two squares in two cases. If I take this common as a square, and from square root it will come out of square root as A. So inside it is now as cos alpha minus sin alpha whole square, and here cos alpha plus sin alpha whole square. I have written that one. Most probably in algebra you have learnt a formula which is A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square equal to 2 into A square plus B square. See here, A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square, it means 2 into A square means cos square plus B square means sin square alpha. And most probably you have learned that sin square alpha plus cos square alpha equal to 1. So 2 into 1 That means the root 2. You can write root 2a. So this is the answer. Now, in your question number 2, the question is find the distance of each of the following points from the origin. The first point is given as a 5, minus 12. I have given the formula and discussed the formula like this. The distance is given as root over x square plus y square. That means x coordinate square plus y coordinate square. So here the distance of a from the origin. Now the distance is from the origin is root over x coordinate means 5 square and y coordinates means 12 square. No need to write the negative sign. We need only the value, not the sign. And if you use the sign, that will be positive, of course. So 5 square means 25, 12 square means 144, root over 169, that means 13 unit. This is the number 2. I have done only one. You can do the rest sums. Now I want to discuss number 3. The question is find all the possible values of x for which the distance between the points a, the coordinate is given as x comma minus 1 and b, the coordinate is given as 5 comma 3 is 5 unit. Distance between these 2 points is 5. At first I want to find the distance between these 2 points. The distance is root over x2 minus x1 whole square. x2 means 5 minus x whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. y2 means 3, y1 means minus 1. Minus and minus, it will be plus. So if I go to the formula a minus b whole square, this becomes 5 square minus 2ab, that means 2 into 5 into x plus b square means x square, and 3 plus 1 means 4 square. Now it becomes 25, 10, x square and 16. And it is in the question, it is given that this distance is actually 5 unit. So I have written ATQ, this one is 5. If I remove this square root, it will be square on that side. That means 5 square equal to 25. Now we can cancel 25 and 25 from both sides. After cancelling 25, the remaining part is I have written the x square first minus 10x then 16. Now you go to the middle term factorization. Most probably you know it, so I do not discuss. And after middle term factorization, it came as x minus 8 into x minus 2. You know that if the product of two expressions be 0, then any one of them must be 0. So either this one is 0 or this one is 0. If x minus 8 is 0, then x equal to 8. And if x minus 2 is 0, then x equal to 2. So we have got two values of x and those are 8 and 2. You can do the number 4 and 5 in the similar way in similar language. So I want to go to number 6. The question is given as if the point A, the coordinate is x comma 2, is equidistant from the points B and C. B coordinate is given, C's coordinate is given. Find the value of x and also find the length of AB. Here A is equidistant from B and C. That means suppose this point is A, this point is B and this point is C. It is told there this distance is equal to this distance. At first I want to find, that is AB equal to what? AC. I have written that one, AB equal to AC. It means that AB square equal to AC square. Squaring both sides we get that. So AB square means, according to the formula, x2 minus x1 whole square. What is x2? x2 means AB. x2 means 8 minus x whole square. y2 means minus 2 minus here 2 minus 2 whole square. And for AC, A and C, again here x2 minus x1 whole square and y2 minus y1 whole square in case of A and C. So 8 minus x whole square I have taken as same, but minus 2 and minus 2 means minus 4. Minus 4 whole square means 16. Here also minus 4 whole square means 16. Now I have taken this part in this side and 16 taken here. After cancelling 16 and 16, it becomes 0. Now see here, a square minus b square. We can apply this formula, a square minus b square. What is the formula? A plus b into a minus b. A, this is 8 minus x, a, this one is b, a plus b. And when I write a minus b, a means 8 minus x. When I take here minus, the sign will be changed, minus 2, and minus x will be plus x. I can cancel plus x and minus x. So it become 8 minus 2 means 6. And here 8 plus 2 means 10x and minus x means minus 2x. So 10 minus 2x equal to, if I take this 6 in that side, that will be 0 by 6 means 0. Now 2x equal to 10, because actually it becomes minus 2x equal to minus 10. So removing minus both sides, we get 2x equal to 10. I have written that one, 2x equal to 10. So x equal to 5. This is the answer of the first part. Find the value of x. Now here it is told, find the value of AB. AB means root over x2 minus x1 whole square and y2 minus y1 whole square. From this part, AB means root over this one. We have got already the value of value of x as 5. I have put the value of x here as 5. So 8 minus 5 means 3. 3 square means 9. And here minus 4 means 16. 16, 9, 25. Square root is 5. So the two answers are value of x is 5 and value of AB is 5 unit. Like this, you can do yourself some problems. I think up to 10 you can easily do. And in the next video, I will discuss the next problems which are comparatively harder and new. Okay, thanks for today. And if you like the video, you share it. Maximum times you share it and give like, and then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon, as you can get the first information of the next videos. Thank you for today.